இலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இழந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Nandri. May I now welcome Professor Kamakoti Veeranathan, Director, IIT Madras, to welcome the gathering and present on the initiative of the Kashi Tamil Sangamam. Over to you, sir.
So, a very good evening to all and one and all present here, Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, the Diwan of Arcot, Peru Radinam, His Holiness, all who have come here, accepting our invitation. A very good evening, and I am very happy to announce the Kashi Tamil Sangamam, which is an initiative of Government of India, trying to bring the great cultural, academic and social relationship between Tamil Nadu and Kashi. I'll take this opportunity to make a very brief presentation about this entire initiative, which comes under the Government of India's Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat, wherein we are trying to bring people from different parts of India to other parts and give them an educational, cultural and social exposure about the different cultures, different languages, different practices, different challenges and different cultural art forms and many other things. I'll just take 5 minutes to present a detail about this particular initiative. Slides. So the Kashi Tamil Sangamam will be organized from November 16th to December 19th. It's a month-long festival that will happen at Varanasi. The proposal is to rediscover, reaffirm and celebrate the links between the Tamil culture and Kashi that has existed for several centuries. The broader objective is to bring the two knowledge and cultural traditions together, creating an understanding of our shared heritage and deepen the people-to-people bond between the regions. As a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the Kashi Tamil Sangamam will further strengthen the common experience, appreciation and bonds amongst the people of Tamil Nadu and Varanasi. Our knowledge partners are the Central Institute of Classical Tamil, Chennai, SRM University, Chennai, Central Institute of Indian Languages, Mysuru, Pondicherry Central University, IIT Madras and Benares Hindu University. So as a part of this exercise, we are inviting people from 12 different clusters, students, teachers, people working in the area of literature, culture, professionals, entrepreneurs, business, artisans, heritage, spiritual, rural and temple. So these are some of the academic sessions that would happen there at Kashi, at Varanasi. We will be having lot more of introduction of Tamil Nadu and Tamil Nadu's contribution, including starting with national poet Sri Subramanya Bharati and his contributions, the connect between Rameshwaram to Varanasi, the Rama's journey up to Dhanushkoti as illustrated in the Tamil literature, Shaivism and Vaishnavism in Tamil literature, Bhakti in Tamil literature, geographical description of Bharat in Tamil literature, Chola and other dynasties, freedom movement, Tamil and other Indian languages, one linguistic area, and temples of Tamil Nadu. We'll also have a set of philosophical sessions and also relating some of the Tamil folk and folk art based on Ramayana, Mahabharata. We have multiple, at least 12 different folk dances and performances that are happening here. We'll try to see the relationship between them. The manuscript wealth, both in Tamil and in the different languages, that will be explored. And we will have special sessions on Subramanya Bharati, the shining one on the shining literary jewel, that Karma Yogi Subramanya Bharati, and then we will have a very detailed session on the Indian knowledge systems, specifically with respect to the Tamil literature, giving a full exposure there. And then we also will introduce to the musical heritage of Tamil Nadu. Especially, there are a lot of Hindustani and North Indian influence to our music, specifically when some of our great composers visited the northern part of India. So there will be a lot more debates on that. And these are all some of the most important academic sessions that will happen over this month-long period. In addition, there will be some site visit, including Hanuman Ghat, the house of Subramanya Bharati, the Ramnagar Fort, Lal Bahadur Shastri Ji's paternal house museum, the Bharat Mata temple, Varanasi, Prayagraj and Ayodhya. So, we will have 12 trains that move from Tamil Nadu to Kashi, the one from Coimbatore, and we will have 3 boarding points for that, Coimbatore, Salem and Perambur. And from Rameshwaram, where we will have 3 boarding points, Rameshwaram, Trichy and Chennai Egmore, and one that starts from Chennai, which will be from MGR Chennai Central. And sorry, this font is very weak, but we will have trains starting every 2 days. So there will be around 12 trains that move from Tamil Nadu, from different destinations to Varanasi. And on the return journey, we will basically drop them back at Perambur or Chennai Central or Chennai Egmore. So these we'll drop in back in Chennai. So the whole, so we will have a committee that will look into the applications. We are taking around 2,500 people from this. So we will be shortlisting based on the registrations. And all shortlisted people, we are in tie-up with the IRCTC. They will be given clear instructions of how to download the ticket, where to board, etc. And they will be boarding the respective trains. And the complete travel starting from Chennai to Varanasi, stay at Varanasi, hospitality there, taking them to the sessions, visiting the places, again till dropping back at Chennai, will completely be free of cost. It will be borne by the ministry. So this is the overall essence of this entire event. So very quickly, just to wind up here, the Kashi Tamil Sangamam, this is to rediscover similarities, strengthening the bonds of cultural oneness in 2 ancient parts of India, Tamil Nadu and Varanasi. So registration is already open. On 20th, our Honorable Minister of Education, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan Ji, and Honorable Minister of State, Sri Murugan Ji, has inaugurated this website. So this kashitamil.iitm.ac.in. The registration is going in full swing. So if we want lot more people to apply to this, register at the site. There will be a selection committee which will basically decide on which train who will travel and which group based on the inputs. And then there is a great experience waiting for you at Kashi. You have to experience the unity in the great diversity which our country offers. And then there will be a return journey. So these are the 5 important steps for you. So this is going to happen. The total duration for any group would be 8 days, starting from Chennai and getting back, starting from Tamil Nadu and getting back dropped in Chennai. So, and this is going to happen in the holy month of Kartigai. I'm sure many of you, your friends, please encourage students to please register to the site and take a big benefit out of this entire exercise. Thank you very much. And again, I welcome all of you and hope this will be a very rewarding experience under the Government of India, Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat scheme. Namaste. So, Honorable Minister Sri Murugan, his flight is delayed, so he could not join here. So, I just wanted to inform. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Professor Kamakoti again to facilitate our chief guest with an Angavastram and a bouquet. Thank you, sir. May I now request His Holiness Santalinga Marudasala Adigalar Perur Adinamaya to deliver a special address.
போற்றியோம் நம சிவாய. எல்லாம் உள்ள அம்பலவான பெருமான் இன்னருளாலும் சாந்தலிங்க பெருமான் தன்னருளாலும் குருவருளாலும் ஒரு மிகச்சிறப்பான ஒரு நிகழ்ச்சி காசி தமிழ் சங்கமம். இந்த நல்ல நிகழ்வுக்கு வருகை விரிந்து சிறப்பித்துக் கொண்டிருக்கக்கூடிய மேதகு தமிழக ஆளுநர் அவர்களுக்கும் மற்றும் மேடையில் வீற்றிருக்கக்கூடிய சான்றோர் பெருமக்களுக்கும் அவையிலே வீற்றிருக்கக்கூடிய ஆன்றோர் பெருமக்களுக்கும் வணக்கங்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றோம். காசிக்கும் தமிழகத்துக்கும் உண்டான தொடர்பு நீண்ட நெடும் தொடர்பாக அமைந்திருக்கின்றது. சங்க இலக்கியங்களிலே காசியை பற்றிய செய்தியை பார்க்கின்றோம். அதேபோல சிலப்பதிகாரத்திலேயும் மணிமேகலையிலேயும் காசியிலே இருந்து இங்கே வந்தவர்களை பற்றியும் இங்கே இருந்து காசிக்கு சென்றவர்களை பற்றியும் நாம் காணுகின்றோம். அதேபோல ஆன்மீக உலகத்திலே காசிக்கு சென்று அங்கு நீராடக்கூடியவர்கள் காசியிலே நீராடி அங்கிருக்கக்கூடிய தீர்த்தத்தை எடுத்துக்கொண்டு வந்து இங்கே ராமேஸ்வரத்திலே விடுவதும் ராமேஸ்வரத்திலே இருந்து அந்த மண்ணை எடுத்துக்கொண்டு காசியிலே சேர்ப்பதும் என்று சொல்லக்கூடியது ஒரு பாரம்பரியமான இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு நிகழ்வு. நம்முடைய விடுதலை போராட்ட காலத்திலே பாரதியாரும் அந்த காசியிலே இருந்து மிகப்பெரிய பங்காற்றி இருக்கின்றார். அதோடு மட்டுமல்ல, அவர் உடைய காலத்திலே வானொலி இல்லாத போதே காசியிலே பேசுவதை இந்த காஞ்சியிலே கேட்போம் என்று சொல்லக்கூடிய வகையிலே பாடலிலே சொல்லியிருக்கின்றார். மீண்டும் அந்த பண்பாட்டை, கலாச்சாரத்தை, இலக்கிய தொடர்பை புதுப்பிக்கக்கூடிய வகையிலே இந்த காசி தமிழ் சங்கமம் நிகழ்வு அமைவது மிகவும் மகிழ்வுக்குரியது. எல்லா வகையிலேயும் நம்முடைய பேரூர் ஆதீனம் அதற்கு ஒத்துழைப்பு நல்கும் என்பதை தெரிவித்து மீண்டும் ஒருமுறை இந்த அரிய பணியை எடுத்திருக்கக்கூடிய அன்பர்கள் அனைவருக்கும் நம்முடைய வாழ்த்துக்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றோம்.
மிக்க நன்றி ஐயா. May now request Nawabzada Muhammad Asif Ali sir, Diwan and eldest son of Prince of Akka, to deliver a special address, sir. Over to you.
Honorable Governor Sahab, Mr. Kamakoti, Swamiji, my dear friends, it gives me great pleasure to be here. It's a big honor to be here with you all. And the program, Kashi Tamil Sangamam, will go a long way in bringing people together, especially of different cultures. I think that's what is required today in our great country, that to understand each other's culture, and this will bring people of different faiths, people of different backgrounds, different races to understand each other. My wife is here, Seema, and on behalf of my father, the Prince of Arcot, who is not able to come because he's not feeling too well today, today on our great country, and the only strength which will keep India going is the unity amongst people of different faiths. Whether it's a Hindu or a Muslim or a Christian or a Sikh, I think we have to be together today as one Indians, and that will make our country stronger and stronger. Most of the time, our business, for my business, I'm in the Middle East. We are in Saudi, we are in Dubai, we are in Bahrain. And the amount of respect the Indians have there in the Middle East and around the world is immense. I would like to say that it is the duty of the majority to protect the minority. I think that applies from a small household up to a country level, that the majority should protect and love the minority, and that makes a great nation. I think our Honorable Prime Minister, with his programs, with his aims, I think we are going in the right way in the eyes of the world. And I'd like to say that whatever faith we come from, we have the same blood. We believe in the same God. I think if that can be instilled in the youth of today, because I talk to students, I talk to a lot of students. I do, in our place, Amir Mahal, we invite students almost every second week because they are the youth, and they are the future of our country. And my wife and I, we talk to them, we talk to the students. We take them around Amir Mahal. And the only message we give is, make friends based on the character, not on the faith of the child. So whether you are a Hindu or a Muslim or a Christian or a Sikh, we believe in the same God. The path is different. What we call our Lord is different. I may say Allah, you may say Bhagwan, you may say Ishwar, you may say God, but we have the same creator. If there were two creators, we will be two different models. We are one model and we have the same color of blood. So we are one. Let us take our great nation India to bigger and bigger heights. So with these words, I wish to thank and wish the people behind this lovely project, Kashi Tamil Sangamam, all the very best. So I wish to thank again. It's a great honor to share the dais with our great Honorable Governor Sahab, who's a great human being and a very dignified personality. We are very happy to have a governor like you, dear Governor Sahab. And finally, I wish to thank my dear brothers, Mr. Annamalai and Mr. Amar Prasad Reddy, for the great honor, and wish you all the best. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. May I now welcome through R.N. Ravi, Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, to deliver the inaugural address.
Respected Professor V. Kamakoti, Director IIT, Nawabzada Muhammad Asif Ali, Diwan Prince of Arcot, His Holiness Santalinga Martisala Adiglar Perur Adhinam, distinguished invitees, gracious ladies and gentlemen, Anaivarkum Vanakkam. It is the curtain raiser function for a month-long event going to commence the next month, Kasi Tamil Sangamam. It's a great initiative of an extremely visionary and dynamic Prime Minister. I wonder if there are many others who can claim to understand this country as well, as intimately as our Honorable Prime Minister. when he says, Ore Bharatam Unnat Bharatam. Now it is an irony that today we have to introduce this Bharat to our people, to our own people. Just about less than 2 weeks back, we had a workshop, call it a workshop, is a fashionable expression, of about 200 young students, masters and PhD from all over Tamil Nadu at Rajbhavan under this very theme, Ore Bharatam Unnat Bharatam. And at the introduction, when they were told that they have been invited there to understand this country, many of them were very skeptical. I said, what is that you are telling us? Don't you think that we know India? We know India. But by the time the lunch break, there was a significant change, and by the time the first day session concluded, they kept insisting me to extend it by one more day, 2-day session may not be enough. Because they said that, look, and they were all masters and PhD students taken from all over Tamil Nadu. They say we didn't know about this country, what has been told, with all the facts, all the details. So this is the irony. Now we are talking about Kashi and Tamil Sangamam. Imagine, just about 200 years back, to be precise, 220 years behind, when the last Maratha ruler of Tanjore, Sarfoji, he wrote a letter he was the last when the British took over Tanjore from Marathas' control. He wrote a letter. Letter is of 20th of January 1801. 20th January 1801. There, Sarfoji writes, the British resident was Benjamin Tory. He writes that, well, now that you are taking over this entire territory and its control, let me request you one thing. From our beginning of our rule, from the very first of our ancestors, we have built a large number of Chatram from Kashi to Rameswaram. Kashi, Awadh, which is Lucknow, Delhi, Aurangabad, Pune, these are all mentioned in the letter. We have built large number of Chatrams. We have given such a large endowment to these Chatram for thousands of people, the travelers and pilgrims, those who go from Kashi to Rameswaram, both ways. I hope that you will not dismantle that, because it will be a disgrace which will be difficult for me to bear with. Now imagine, every 10 kilometers, on an average distance which a walker could take, there were places, and there he mentioned that travelers would get 3 meals a day and treatment, medicines, because some of them would be hurt in the course of the traveling, the journey. Some would fall sick. So the chain of institutions coming from last several hundreds and hundreds of years. People from Kashi to Rameswaram or Rameswaram to Kashi used to travel till about, if after that, of course, the British, they dismantled, they took over all the endowments, and the Kshatrams perished. Now, this 200 years, so much has happened to erase our history, to erase who we are, that now we have to take an effort to introduce our country to ourselves. Some decades back, pilgrimage, but also a center of higher learning. He came, he studied, then he returned to Kashi. He studied for a longer period, he came back, and one of the first poems he composed was Dhanya Dhanya Bharat Bhumi. This notion of India, created by the foreigners, has eclipsed the very idea of Bharat. The connect between Kashi and people of this land, Tamil Nadu, has been thousands and thousands of years old. We all know that Lord Rama, how he worshipped Lord Shiva at Rameswaram. We know the story. Even in various Purans, our Adhinam, he mentioned about Silpadikara, Mani Mekhala, Yes, they are rich, they are full of mention of Kashi, Ujjaini, Mathura. They are all mentioned in this literature. Connect. But even Rishi Agast, who is the patron of Tamil literature and Tamil grammar, who preceded Tolkapiya, he came here from Kashi. And the story goes that Vindhya, the mountain was rising, the one that runs through east-west of India, Bharat. And it was a cause of worry. So Rishi Agast, he traveled from Kashi, and while traveling he told Vindhya, don't grow now anymore. Vindhya told, I will wait till you return. That's the lesson. He came here and he spent his time, he didn't return. Askanda Puran is full of this description. Brahmanda Puran talks about Kachi and Kashi being two eyes of Lord Shiva. Not only in terms of our Dharma Shastra, Adhyatma, but even in science and technology. Kashi and Kanchipuram were great centers of astronomical studies. In 1772, a team of British astronomers, Barker, Adams, and some others came, and they went through the documents, astronomical data kept at Kashi Observatory. And they were amazed that the document about the planetary position, it went back to 3102. Since then, they had all the charts of various disposition of the planets, nakshatra. And there he finds that there is a great similarity between the document which are found at Kanchi, observatory here and there, and how there was a connect. Later, Professor John Flair of Edinburgh University, a professor of astronomy and mathematics, he came. He studied, and then he published the paper, presented the paper at the Royal Society, London. The name of the paper was Astronomy of the Brahmins. That is how they used to use the language. And there he says that, look, Indians were aware of, at the time, that Jupiter had 4 planets. Saturn had 7 planets. The Western world had not known more than 5 planets of Saturn. It was only much later in 1787 that Herschel discovered the 6th planet, which is named after Herschel. But the inspiration that went was from Kashi and Kanchipuram. Here, in matter of science, technology, in matters of art, a spiritual, cultural, Bharat was one. In fact, we have been so much indoctrinated by Western thinking that a nation has to be one which has to be called, it was conquered by a king and the sovereignty over the nation. This is a European concept. That they're all the time they were fighting, controlling territory, and the king was sovereign. Bharat is not the product of any king or any conquest. Bharat is a civilizational and cultural evolution that happened over thousands of years, built by our rishis, built by our Sanatana Adhyatma. Saptapuri, when we mention about Saptapuri, we don't forget to mention Kachi, Ayodhya, Mathura, Maya, Avantika, Kashi, Avantika, Dwarika. They were all the Saptapuris, which every person must visit in their lifetime. People used to travel from one end to the other, Kashmir to Kanyakumari, to Kamrup to Kutch, unmindful of who was the king, which was the kingdom. As I mentioned, Sarkozy letter, from Kashi to Rameswaram, how a chain of Sattva were created and supported by the endowment of the villages for the travel of the people. This was Bharat. In Bharat, even unlike the West, even kings are not sovereign. In Bharat, sovereignty lies with Dharma. If king has to follow his own Dharma duty, if the king does not follow that Raj Dharma, he is to be removed. He is unworthy to be the king. Now this Bharat, what happened in the 200 of years of colonization? It has been made a stranger to us. And there is a need to reintroduce this country to our own people. And it took a visionary leader like Prime Minister to have thought of it and said, look, let's do it. Such bold experiment can come only through such bold leader. In this, the program which has been worked out, Professor Kamakoti has already given a snapshot. More and more people will be part of it. They will be visiting. They will be seeing Kashi, the living evidence of how Tamil Tamil Nadu lives in Kashi. It's not that it only lived in the past, it lives even today. It will be a revealing experience. And I would urge our people to very enthusiastically participate. Come over. See for yourself how large, how magnificent, how great your country Bharat is. That is the objective, that is the intention behind this Sangama. It has nothing to do with politics. It has nothing to do with any kind of ism. It is just introduction of our own country to our own people, to ourselves. And I'm sure, under the leadership of IIT Madras and BHU, Kashi, these two, and with the cooperation of our people, this event for 1 month would be very, very enriching and very, very path-breaking. Thank you very much, my friends. Thank you. I wish all of you the very best.
Thank you, Honorable Governor, for your insightful speech and your blessings. It's the time for Q&A. Before that, I now welcome Chancellor Sir of SRM University to the function. It is the time for Q&A. May I now request the audience to ask questions if you have any doubts with regards to this initiative to Professor Kamakoti. Professor Kamakoti, over to you, sir.
Mic there.
Sir, this is a journalist from ANI.
Yeah.
I'm Ronald, and my friend, co-journalist, and his mother want to go to Kashi on this program. Can you just tell me the details where she can apply, or is there any team of?
There? Sure.
If she's
Yeah, so there is a website, kashitamil.iitm.ac.in. You can go to that website. There is a registration page. In the registration page, you can select one of these categories. Can you go? Can you make the slideshow? So you can actually make one of these categories. You can go there and register. There will be some basic details that are being asked, like age, place, and very small set of date of birth, and what you have done. A small write-up, very, very small things. So you can very quickly register there, and then after the first week of November, there is a special committee constituted for this. They will look into these applications and basically select the set of people who will travel. And then once that selection is made and that passengers and the person who has applied is selected for that, we will send all details about how to download the ticket, where to board, etc.
Is it only a single woman, or it can be in a group?
We are encouraging only one application. There will be only one register, right? So we will not treat groups here. We will be treating individuals.
If student groups want to go there?
No, it will be individual students. We want to bring all students together. So the group is already a group, right? So we would like to form more groups. Right? So we are looking at a more diverse set of people going together. Yes, sir.
தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு காசு கேட்டது ஹிஸ்டாரிக்கலாக ஆனால் அதுக்கு முன்னாடியே தென்காசியில் இங்கே வந்து காசி விஸ்வநாதர் கோயிலை அங்கே போய் பார்த்துட்டு அது போலவே ரெப்ளிகாவாக கட்டினாங்க. இன்னைக்கும் அந்த ஒரிஜினல் காசி டெம்பிள் எப்படி இருந்தது அப்படிங்கிறதுக்கான லிவிங் எக்ஸாம்பிள் யூ கேன் விசிட் தென்காசி. இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய குமரகுருவர் வந்து
சரி. ஸோ எங்கள்கிட்ட நீங்கள் தமிழில் கேட்டனால தமிழ்லேயே வேலை சொல்கிறேன். எங்கள் சரி. ஸோ இஸ் கொஸ்டின் இஸ் தேர் சம்திங் தட் ஆஸ் அ effort that is going on to bring in the relationship between Tamil Nadu and Kashi? I have a very broader answer here. So we have a center for heritage structures. Probably it's the only center in India and probably in Asia. We have only one faculty who are specialized in this. We are going into multiple temples, multiple architectures. We are also being consulted. For example, Kedarnathla, that Himalayan tsunami one that we have been consulted of how to retain those structures. We are also studying the structure from an engineering perspective and trying to find parallels, the synergy. So what you say is not just between Kashi and Varanasi, but in many temples across India, this type of synergy type of study is being undertaken, and that is something which would be of great use. And we believe today we actually did a very good study about Tukachi. We've been knowing about Tukachi, a very good temple, it's more than 1,500 years old. We are doing these type of studies, and so it is already on. And we probably, I'm very proud as the director to tell that we are only institute today having such a vibrant center in heritage. Thank you, sir.
வணக்கம்.
வணக்கம்.
தமிழகத்திற்கும் வாரணாசிக்கும் காசிக்கும் ஒரு தொடர்பை ஏற்படுத்துகின்ற முறையில் இந்த பயணம் சிறப்பானதாக வரவேற்புக்குரியதாக அமைந்திருக்கிறது. வாழ்த்துக்கள், வரவேற்கிறோம். விவசாயிகள் ஒட்டுமொத்தமாக குரூப்பாக சேர்வதற்கு இந்த கமிட்டி பரிசீலிக்க வேண்டும் என்று கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன். ஏனென்றால் தனித்தனியாக அவர்கள் விண்ணப்பிக்க வாய்ப்பு குறைவு. எனவே அவர்கள் ஒரு கிராமத்தில் இருக்கிறவர்கள் ஒட்டுமொத்தமாக ஒரு 30 பேர் சேர்ந்து ஒரு குரூப்பாக வருகிறோம் என்றால் அதையும் பரிசீலிக்க வேண்டும் என்று கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன். அதே நேரத்தில் லெக்சரர், ஸ்டூடெண்ட், ப்ரொஃபஸர் அப்படி போட்டீர்கள். ஃபார்மர் என்று ஒரு படம் கூட வரவில்லை.
இருக்கு, ரூரல்னு இருக்கு.
ஓகே,
ரூரல் இருக்கு.
தேங்க்யூ 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 சார்.
நான் ஒரு விவசாயி, அதனால மறக்க மாட்டேன்.
நன்றி நன்றி நன்றி.
ரூரல் இருக்கு. அதுல நேத்திக்கு கூட நீங்க எவ்வளவு படிச்சாலும் ஒவ்வொரு இதுவும் ஒரு எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ். நேத்திக்கு நாங்க ஒரு ஃபார்மர் குரூப்பை என்ரோல் பண்றது அவங்க என்ன சொன்னாங்க, எங்களுக்கு இமெயில் கிடையாது, எல்லாருக்கும் மொபைல் நம்பர் இருக்கு ஆனா இமெயில் கிடையாதுன்னாங்க. ஸோ அந்த ஃபார்மர் குரூப்புக்கு வந்து இமெயில ஆப்ஷனலா பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஸோ இப்போ அப்புறம் நேத்தி வரையில் ஸ்டாட்டிஸ்டிக்ஸ்ல ரூரல் ஃபார்மர்ஸ் தான் நிறைய ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. அதுவும் உங்களுக்கு சொல்றேன். ஓகே சார், ப்ளீஸ்.
Certificate or some kind of a recognition the student will get by participating in this?
It's a very good idea. We will certainly give a certificate from IIT Madras signed by the director.
நம்ம பதிவு பண்ணியிருக்கோம் சொல்லி 2500 3000 பேர் இங்க
எங்க
இங்க இங்க இங்க
சொல்லுங்க.
2500 3000 பேர் தான் பதிவு பண்ணி வரணும்னு சொல்லி நம்ம சொல்லியிருக்கோம் குறிப்பு. ஆனா அதன் மூலமாக தமிழ்நாட்டில் பெரிய அறிஞர் கூட்டம் இருக்கு. தமிழறிஞர் இருக்காங்க, பொருளாதாரம் இருக்காங்க, எல்லாருமே இருக்காங்க. அப்படி பதிவு பண்ணாமல் சில பேர் வரக்கூடிய வாய்ப்புகள் இல்லை. அவங்கள ஏதாவது நம்ம பயன்படுத்தி இந்த மாதிரி மிகச்சிறந்த ஸ்காலர்ஸ் அறிஞர் பெருமக்களே இருப்பாங்க. அவங்கள நம்ம நீங்கள் பதிவு பண்ணி வாங்க அப்படின்னு சொன்னால் வருவதற்கான வாய்ப்புகள் இல்லை. அப்போ நம்ம அந்த மாதிரி அதை கண்டுபிடிச்சி வர வச்சு அந்த மாதிரி கருத்தரங்கள் நடத்த மிக பயனுள்ளதாக இருக்கும்.
இப்போ
இந்த பட்டியல் இல்லாம நாமளே விசேஷமா தேர்ந்தெடுத்து கூட்டு போனா நல்லது.
கரெக்ட். இப்போ இந்த செஷன்ஸ் எல்லாம் நடத்துறாங்க இல்லையா அறிஞர்கள், அவங்க பதிவு பண்ணி வரல, அவங்கள ஸ்பெஷலா ஆக்ஷன் போறோம். அது இருக்கு, நீங்க சொல்றது இருக்கு. இன்னைக்கு இதுக்கு இந்த மாதிரி இந்த அகாடமிக் செஷன்ஸ், கல்ச்சரல் செஷன்ஸ் நடக்க போறது, கங்கை கரையில நடக்க போறது. இந்த செஷன்ஸுக்கு அதுக்கப்புறம் பல ஹேண்ட்லூம்ஸ், அப்புறம் நம்ம கிராமிய நடனங்கள், 12 நடனங்கள் இருக்கு. இது எல்லாரும் அவங்கெல்லாம் இந்த ரெஜிஸ்ட்ரேஷன் லெவல்ல அவங்கள தனியா தான் ஆக்ஷன் போறோம். தனியா தான் ஆக்ஷன் போறோம். நீங்க ப்ரொஃபஷனல்ஸா வரலாமே. இன்னைக்கு வந்து இப்போ ஒவ்வொரு இந்த ஏக் பாரத் ஸ்ரேஷ்ட பாரத்ல நிறைய இடத்துல நிறைய, ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் போன வாரம் எங்களுக்கு வந்து காஷ்மீர்லேருந்து இங்கே வந்தாங்க. 3-4 டேஸ் இங்கே வந்து ஐஐடியை வந்து பார்த்துட்டு போயிருக்காங்க. அது மாதிரி எங்களுக்கு நார்த் ஈஸ்ட்லேருந்து வராங்க, இங்கேருந்து பசங்க அங்கே போகிறாங்க. ஸோ இது வந்து பேசிக்காக ஒரு பார்ட் ஆஃப் இந்தியா, இன்னொரு பார்ட் ஆஃப் இந்தியா, மாண்புமிகு கவர்னர் சொன்ன மாதிரி ஒரு பார்ட் ஆஃப் இந்தியாவில் இருக்கிற மக்களை இன்னொரு பார்ட் ஆஃப் இந்தியா பற்றி நம்ம இன்ட்ரோடக்ஷன் கொடுக்கறது தான் இதோட மெயின் கோல். அதில் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் எஜுகேஷன், அதாவது இவ்வளவு ஒரு காசியை நம்ம எடுத்தோம்னா இவ்வளவு கான்செப்ட்ஸ்லாம் நம்ம காசியை பார்க்கலாம், இவ்வளவு டாபிக்ஸ் இருக்கு, இத்தனை செஷன்ஸும் நம்ம அவங்களுக்கு அந்தந்த அதாவது அந்தந்த குரூப்புக்கு தகுந்த செஷன்ஸை அவங்களுக்கு எஜுகேட்டும் பண்ணி ஒரு அவேர்னஸ் கிரியேட் பண்ணுறது தான் இதோட நோக்கம். ஆமாம் ஆமாம் சரி இருக்கு. ஆமா இருக்கு. ஆனால் எல்லாத்தையும் ஒன்று ஒன்று ஆரம்பிப்போம். ஆக்சுவலா ரொம்ப ஒரு லைட்டர் வெயின்ல சொன்னோம்னா, நம்ம தமிழ்நாடு சாப்பாடு எடுத்தேன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், 425 426 வெரைட்டி இருக்கு. அந்த அளவு எதுக்கு சொல்ல வரேன்னா, there is so much diversity in the country. அதுல ஒரு யூனிட்டி இருக்கு, அந்த யூனிட்டி இன் டைவர்சிட்டின்னு சொல்றோம் இல்லையா. இப்ப இது ஒரு ஆரம்பம், இது மாதிரி பல சங்கமங்கள் ஆகும் அப்படிங்கிறது எல்லாரோட ஆசை, ஆகணும். ஓகே, அது ப்ரொஃபஷனல்ஸ் இருக்கே, அது இருக்கே, நான் விடலையே உங்களை. ப்ரொஃபஷனல்ஸ் இருக்கு, நீங்க தாராளமா போடலாம்
சார்.
thank you
Sir,
one last question.
I would like to know, you are taking around 2,400 participants. They will be only a spectator or they can also participate, sir? You have different sessions there. If a person from the remote village is coming there and you are only inviting people for the sessions, if they want to, if I want to contribute something, can I apply also in that?
Yeah, you can apply, and the people who are going there will also be participating. They will be actively participating in these sessions, right? It's not just that they will be a passive listener. It's going to be educational too. There will be group discussions, there will be group this, and as they go, our thing is that we want to have a diverse set of people sitting in a compartment for 48 hours, discussing, debating, understanding them, and I think that is going to give out very fantastic ideas, like what has happened, like what Honorable Governor mentioned. Like he got two days, he has been doing a lot of experiments. 2 days he got the college students, and he said that there is a need for extension for one more day. I think that's going to happen, and that is something remarkable. I'm also encouraging some students from IIT, some students from Anna University, some students from different colleges in Coimbatore, others. Everybody goes into one compartment, they understand what are the great things, what are the things they should do, they don't do. It's much more of relationship building, which I think is very, this is going to be the major outcome of this whole exercise.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. அது இருக்கு நாங்க சைட்ல வெப்சைட் தமிழ்ல இருக்கு, தயவு செஞ்சு kashi.tamil.iitm.ac.in போங்க. தமிழ்ல எல்லாமே தமிழ்லயும் இருக்கு, இங்கிலீஷ்ல இருக்கு, அங்க வாராணசி காலால்புரியத்துக்கு ஹிந்திலயும் இருக்கு, 3த்துலயும் இருக்கு, போய் பாருங்க. எஸ் மேடம், அவங்க முடிச்சிட்டு வாங்க.
கடவுளே இல்லைன்ற ஒரு குரூப்புக்கு மத்தியில கடவுளை, அதாவது தமிழ் கடவுள் காசி விஸ்வநாதர் அப்படின்ற வந்து ஒரு தமிழ் பெயர் உள்ள கடவுளை தரிசிப்பதற்கு இந்த மக்களுக்கெல்லாம் ஒரு ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி வழங்கியமைக்காக நன்றி தெரிவித்துக்கிறேன். ரூரல்னு வரும்போது அதில் வந்து எல்லா கேட்டகரியும் வருவாங்க. அஸ் அ ஃபார்மர்ன்றது வந்து முதன்மையான ஒரு தொழில் இல்லைங்களா, அந்த விவசாயிகளுக்கு ஒரு முக்கியத்துவம் கொடுக்கும் வகையில் ஃபார்மர்ஸும் கொஞ்சம் நீங்கள் திருத்திக்கிட்டீங்க.